happily, jollily we can do exercise now together. So today we'll do all exercise happily. I'm going to be here till December on and off. Happily, jollily we can. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alisa is joining. We have to share the screen. Now I feel like I had to redo certain things. Otherwise, I'm happy with you guys. I'm not able to stop share. Okay. Okay, everyone. Oh, when I'm looking at it, it's like, where am I looking? Okay, I have to look carefully here only, not to the other. Okay. Hi, Savita. Hi, Alisa.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very blessed evening. How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
I am very good. Thank you. Go record.
Hi, Viji. Good evening.
Hi, Savita. Who said? Savita, you know?
Yes, Viji.
Yes, Savita. Savita, I am with your big team here. Next time when I
Oh,
come to Mumbai, now you have to give me similar team.
you are in Chennai today? Chennai office?
नहीं है मैं तो भुवनेश्वर में हूँ
Oh, wow. You are in Bhubaneswar.
क्या हुआ इनपुट डिवाइस क्यों क्या हुआ it has to heard from the TV it's not coming क्यों क्या करना क्या it's not connected I think press the hello and there you have to press it on or something are you able to hear me Savita Alisa Mona Lisa wow what are rhymings
Yes, Viji. We can hear
Rudra
you.
Sai Santosh, Akshit, my co-host, where are you? Come on video. Okie dokie. It's starting. Savita, that's all, Savita. Chennai team has joined.
They are joining you.
They are joining. We will give one more minute. Okay, till then, what did we all learn? Let me ask the broad team here. What did we all learn? You already did it, half of it, no? You read me. How many of you read like that to your friends? Did you catch somebody cheating? Cheating? No? No cheating? Lie? See, what did you find?
What? Like whenever they lie, their facial expression is something different than when they're saying the truth.
Give me one example. See, our brain now, it loves to okay, let me give you an answer to it. Which is the most jolly part in a movie? Which part of the movie you remember a lot?
Climax.
Climax. Okay. What happens in climax?
Suspense.
Thriller. Thriller. और कुछ होता है. Compared to the other scenes, in climax में something else happens. What is that? Everyone should speak. All these backbenchers also should speak. You can speak in Hindi, though I will not be in a fluency to speak back, but I try my level best. What happens? In the climax, what happens? Quick. Savita, once you say Chennai team is ready, then we are starting. Till then, I'm having conversation, recapping the class. What happens? Climax में कुछ होता है क्या है वो? Revelation. हाँ? मूवी खत्म होता क्लाइमैक्स में क्या खत्म होता है उसके बाद खत्म होता है उसके पहले खत्म नहीं होता ड्यूरिंग द क्लाइमैक्स आल्सो नो एंडिंग focus they focus and do something correct what does that mean when you focus you get attached You exactly feel what the director wants you to feel. You exactly feel what the cameraman angle he wants to see. Have you seen any best photography? The photographer don't explain, but he gets award. How? And most of the times the photographer would explain and the awardee says, the award committee says it would match. Why? Because of the specific, so specific. There is no other way to read differently. Correct, no? So, say, now you tell me when you said, I caught somebody, give explanation specific. Then your brain will know.
Example.
Give one example.
Me and a friend planned to meet in the evening, but my friend told he was ill, but actually he was out with his girlfriend or something like that. But when I asked him why didn't you come, like he started fumbling and all. I was ill, the temperature was very high and like that. So he was not consistent. So I thought that he may be out with someone else, so he didn't come to meet me.
Wonderful. How many of you watched him when he was explaining? How many of you watched him? His eyes went only two directions, rather three directions. It went little like this. It always went my right side. What does that mean? When somebody goes right up. Truth. Right or is recollect. Up is visually. Caught. See his language. What's his dominance of the language? So if at all you have a conflict with him, to trigger him more or to pacify him, you can find out. He used a lot of kinesthetic words. What is it called kinesthetic? Touch. Feelings. Okay? This is how you build language. This is the way we do it. Okay, last class mein, what did we do? Last class, what did we do? Alisa, what did we do last class?
If I
Unmute
remember
yourself. I'm not
right,
able to hear you.
sorry, if I remember right,
What did she do?
can you hear me all right?
Yeah. You continue, ma'am. You continue.
All right. I'm afraid it's a little hard for me to recall, but we did try a couple of examples of scenarios wherein how one could, I think, how one could decipher whether that person is recalling using their auditory memory or using their visual memory. And yeah, I think that's what we did. We went through examples.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So what does that mean? What is that called? We learned something. What is it
Deletion,
called?
generalization, and distortion.
Yeah.
Deletion, generalization, and distortion.
Okay,
That's what we did.
wonderful, Savita, wonderful. So we learned something called deletion, generalization, distortion. What does this mean? You know, we write code, right? There is a language. What code you all, I mean, what language you all mostly do here? PHP. There is a structure. You have to start like this, you have to do like this is like. Our human communication is also like that. So this is called meta model. What is that called? It is called meta model. And meta model has various sections. Like the way in PHP you have, right? How do you call if else loop? How do you handle exceptions? Like that here also we have. So we started with the most widely used language, and one of the important, the top three is what happened to my system. Before that, can we all recollect who are we? Humans? How are we saying copycats? Have you seen in elevators what happens? When someone looks like straight up and this, any person afterwards goes, what they do?
Follow. Same.
Everybody will what do? Look up. If that person turns and look in one direction, all will go in that direction. Right? This is called copycat. Why? We humans are community-based animals. We love to be in groups. Group means conformity behavior. Conformity here, one person does, everybody like to follow. That's why kids, what they do? They follow very easily, right? So that is why we are copycats till our last breath. Even though we gain more knowledge, we will continue to do. Why? Because most of the times we first process emotion, then only logic comes. Clear? Okay. Our brain language. You all read me. What was that? Which portion of it is coming in that? 738, 55. Wonderful. What is 38? Okay. Auditory. Voice. Auditory. Okay. What is 7? What we are learning? Words. Language. Okay. And we speak emotion. We don't speak content. We speak our emotion. So that is what we are going to decode. So command of the language, deletion, generalization, mind reading. We are going the next layer today. Okay? Next layer. Last time I just briefed it through. Today we are going deep. Why do you want to go deep? If you understand this, you can influence anyone. Because people use this left, right to the center. Okay? Now let's take first deletion. But before that, can you tell me why brain does this? Why brain has to delete information? See, when he was explaining about his friend, he chose few words, but his friend would have said a lot of things. He chose only few words. What was it? He said temperature, he said. Out of many things. Shall I give you a secret? You don't want to know? No, I will not tell to everybody.
Yeah,
You
ma.
also in the past would have said many a times, I'm fall sick. Yeah. See, he says yes. How did I know? How did I know? Because his filtration language caught and said that. It is deeply connected with experience. Your brain only job, I always tell in all my classes, your brain's only job, to protect you. It's a bodyguard. And it also has one more job. It's a very opposite job, which is keeping you in safe and cozy condition. What is cozy condition? Happy state. Happy state. So it would signal anything which is affecting you. It would look for what would make you happy. So the language, everything will pick up based on that. Filtration happens. So brain's main job is what? Keep us happy, protect us, cozy. Okay. So what happens? Filter comes. If I'm saying 10 words based on your past experience and the emotional level attachment, it will pick up only those words. Rest, it will filter it out. Okay. This is the way it will also. We all love what? Stories. So it will build a story which would give you that comfort. Clear? This is the foundation of why this brain picks up only few words when there are 100 words spoken. That is why the span of attention they call is very less when you are primed. What is called primed? Morning, all of you are there, right? We did, what did we do? We did a priming. Priming of what? Growth. we touched, and we did growth. So invariably, whenever you touch, your brain will say, oh, this is me growing. Oh, this is my family growing. Whether you like it or not, it is programmed. This is called priming. Programming is called priming. See how fun, but you can influence now. You keep using few words, how the people are responding, you can now prime them. Clear? Powerful. Okay, now let's see. Who wants to read first? Deletion, first example. What is called deletion? System is not fast. Make it better. Code is not working, fix it. They keep blocking our project. Team is not stepping up. Communication around here is terrible. Okay, these are examples. What exactly happens here? Deletions are unspecified. What does that mean? Like the way, what's your good name? Soyam. Soyam said, right? My friend said something. He started with that. Then I asked specific, give me specific. So it is called unspecified. But he was very clear. My friend lied to me. That was very clear. But what and all he said, his brain doesn't matter to it. But if his friends comes and says, hey, how can you say, buddy, I was seriously sick. Then he has to recollect, no, you said temperature, but you were out. I could see your status here. I could see you put the photo here. Now he is collecting information, right? So deletion first. He deleted it, then our brain will, upon questioning, it will ask. So it will leave out crucial detail. So when people say they are blocking the project, so many things they deleted, but they said what the brain signaled the fear, then it said, oh, they are blocking. I have to voice it out. So how is this going to be useful? We will see it. Okay, first you learn to understand where the person is coming. Learn to understand what state you are telling. If your project manager called, anybody is there here, project manager? No. So if your project manager called and saying why your work is always wrong, why your work is not having quality, immediately what comes to your mind? See what she did. She went left, right, down. She did a complete process of data with emotions and auditory. She tried visuals. So you have a lot of times went in front of your project manager because your brain is not able to collect which information should I first process now. True? Huh? Okay, you keep your secret with you. I will not read more. Okay? Clear? So if people are deleting this, that, he, her, those things, they will use all that unspecified. Okay? They will not be in a position to articulate fully. Clear? When a tough question comes, they cannot articulate. Because either the question was deleted too much or your basic nature of responding is deletion. Clear? Now, let's see an example what happens. If you are deleting, what happens? I have to do this for you. So, our brain is a very good editor. Why it is deleting? What is the job of our brain? To protect us and keep us in a happy state. So, it needs energy. It needs focus. Where to keep you happy? So, it will delete whatever it thinks is not needed for you. How does it do? Based on your past experience. In your past experience, in your childhood experience, if you feel you are pampered, then anybody questions you, your brain will say, no, I don't want to listen. This is not good for me. It will shut down those words. It will make an assumption, this person is going to impact me. This person is not okay for me. He is not a friend or she is not a friend. this situation is going to be wrong. You will become defensive. See, a small communication, how much is happening? Why we need to learn communication? Now you understood, all of you. Deletion has so much power. Okay. So when you get, see, look at the big image. This is information. You get bombarded with lakhs and lakhs of information when somebody is talking to you. You get a lot of filtration. One of the filtration we are now focused is on deletion. Okay. Our PFC, learn some of this terminology. Okay. Our PFC is the executive editor. He is the boss. He is the actual processor, like our CPU. He would look at it and he will filter only those which is needed. Then there is a speech center, there is a voice center, and there is a visual center. All of them work. They will pick up what is needed and then they make a storyline out of it. The structure is, oh, the project is failed. Oh, I did not do it. Oh, my project manager doesn't like me. That is why he or she is telling my work is bad. Clear? Now let's go to the next one, generalization. Give an example of generalization. Can you pick up a word which is telling that this statement is a generalization? What word in that is making you to think it is a generalization category? Always. Second one? Never. Very good. Third one, anybody on the online? Third one?
Can't do. I can't.
Cannot. Very good. Fourth one is always. Fifth one? Always. So you all understood what is generalization? All is same. Whether it is blue, it is green, it is white. Everything is what called? The brain will say color only, no. So that's it. It doesn't distinguish. Okay. Why does that happen? Our brain is a very good pattern matching. Why pattern matching again? In childhood, what did our one of the standard statements our parents say? Don't talk to strangers. What is the definition they say? Anyone at home are not strangers. Everybody else are strangers. So what happens? The kid comes, the mama comes, the kid will run away. Then the parents will call, no, oh, mama hai. Like, mama, say mama. Then the kid will say, oh, this means mama. Okay, next time mama comes, I will connect. Then somebody else will come, the kid will talk. Immediately, mom will give one, hit. No, they are strangers. Then kid will look at it. What is strangers? So it will try to generalize because we are good in generalization. Right? Our brain loves story. For story के लिए क्या चाहिए? Sequences. Sequence के लिए क्या चाहिए? Pattern चाहिए, flow चाहिए. So that is what it is. Why it needs? Why pattern matching? What do you do when you are familiar with something? When you are familiar with something, what? You are in an unknown place, you are in a known place. Okay? I'm asking you to buy a thing for me. Let's say I wanted you to buy my favorite food. If you are in your known place, how long will it take? If you are in an unknown place, how long will you take? Yes, unknown takes more. Known takes very, very less. Why?
Because we are familiar with it.
We know, we
Just
pattern it. Okay. Now you are into another unknown place, but it looks exactly same.
then it
It
will
will
be
be
easy to
exactly
find.
same. Yes, on the
Yes.
it looks exactly same. Will you be in a position to do it faster?
Yeah. This. Yeah, relatively faster we can do
It
it.
will be faster, correct. Thank you. It would be faster. Why? Because brain patterns it. When you read a Google map, when you see, okay, in US, all downtown is in the center. So if you wanted to have different varieties of food in US, we just go to downtown center. That's it. It's pattern. Traffic rules are what? Patterns. If you wanted to drive mass, what happens? Pattern. So we are a society with a large number. That's why our brain recognizes pattern. So it allows generalization because it can process data faster. So when somebody is telling you something in generalization category, that means they have already patternized. We are not judging it is good or bad. Clear? But you need to understand whether this person is coming from deletion category or generalization category. What for we need to do this? Let's go back again basic. Why are we learning? What is the need? Let's take the case. Your code is bad. What happened to her now? Her hard work has been given a feedback which could impact her in a simple language. So you need to understand the deletion or generalization so that you could respond back with a contextualized answer. Otherwise, her appraisal will get impacted. Friend, if the friend is lying, if the friend is very important to him, he could have the approach of differently rather than telling you lied to me. So it is very important for getting what you want out of that context. Depends on your result. Clear? So learning this pattern is important first to understand where you are coming from. Forget about others. That is why the power of command, the power of why we are understanding how it is processing the brain. You need to understand. I told many of you the exercise from the beginning. Start doing this exercise. Reflect on your childhood memories. Make a note of it. When somebody is saying a word, just make a conscious note of where your brain is going and picking the childhood memory. Childhood memories are the most primary data in our IT world. That is the key. Everything else is secondary. Clear? Okay, let's go. So what happens when you are generalizing? All apples are fruit. So if somebody is giving different experience, first our brain will try to recognize a pattern. Where is this? Where is this? Then it will build a highway. Okay, this is going to be bad for me. Oh, my project manager said this is bad or this is good for me. You already recognize. From there, you will try to accumulate all the information to align with that highway. You will not question it. This is what happens in generalization. Okay. It limits our possibilities because what did you do? You formed a rule. Clear? Okay. Now let's go to mind reading. Now tell me one thing. Before even we go to mind reading deeper, why are we saying this is mind reading? Mind reading has a very unique combination. How can you identify a statement is mind reading? Somebody is doing mind reading on you, or you are doing a mind reading on somebody.
The thinking.
How do I know? You are doing mind reading. How do I know? There is a structure, like the way we have our programming structure. Everything has a structure. So what structure is unique to distortion mind reading? Anybody on the video also can tell. What is making? You recollect the previous sentences and now. See this? My boss thinks I'm incompetent because. What are you doing? You are attaching something. This is called mind reading. They are ignoring me. So I am saying this place is not for me. This is called what? They are ignoring. I'm telling you, I'm doing some mind reading of the context of the situation and I'm making a conclusion on me. This is not for me. How many times you have done this? Day in and day out we do. And that creates a most complex, conflicting situation. The boss would have got beaten up by somebody. And he must be sitting in a grumpy face. You go and stand. What do you read? Oh, boss is not happy with me because he's having a grumpy face. Now people on the online are saying, I'm not calling their name. Because I'm not calling, they think I'm not giving them importance. But what I cannot do, if I put it, you cannot read the screen. This is my reason. But what they can read it, I'm not calling them by name. Yeah, earlier I used to call by name, right? Now I cannot call. So they will think like that. See how different it comes. Why it is important? Because I am feeling that I want to have all my teams, whoever are participating, to be equally connecting with me, equally getting benefited. This is my goal. So I don't want any one of the people to feel differently that I'm giving importance to one particular team. The same thing happens to you. So it depends on what? The impact is always on the goal, the intention. Communication is all about what? You wanted to say something, thereby you achieve what you want. He wants to spend time with his friend, but his friend chose his girlfriend because he felt that is more joyful. Poor guy, he felt dumped. What to do? Yeah, very important. See that he's not valuing what to do. Okay, fun apart. Okay, people on the call, I'm having fun here. I'm so happy to have fun here with Bhuvanesh team. Okay, so why our brain does distortion and mind reading? Because read about how default mode network in our brain does. What is our default mode network does? There is something called default mode network in our brain. Go and read it. It's fun. Next class we will do it. I touched upon it in my earlier class. Go and see those YouTubes. Mirror neurons. Mirror neurons, as it suggests, what happens? So our brain loves prediction. We all love what? We are called what? Curiosity cats. How many of you watch Tom and Jerry? I love Tom and Jerry. See, wow, there are all. You are all. I love you all of. This Tom and Jerry, there is one series where that, Jerry would say curiosity kills the mouse. So it will keep like this, right? And then doom, it will push the Tom, right? Our brain is a very good curiosity brain animal. So it loves to tell. That's why we are used with storytelling. We love storytelling, right? Your shorts, your reels are all what? Which reels gets maximum? Which has some story, which has some dramatized situation, right? We love that. So ours is a complete storytelling. That's why we like distortion and mind reading. So what this default mode network starts, the moment it is not focused, it can go all over the place. It will pick up anything it likes. Then it connects with remember the childhood memories and emotion? That's when it starts. Then it will empathize. Oh, somebody is grumpy. If in your childhood, you would have seen your father grumpy means angry. You also formed a grumpy face, is angry. So whenever you are grumpy, you are angry. Now anybody is grumpy, is angry for you. Period. Done. That's all your communication language. If you master this, you could master anything. Okay? Now our amygdala, the dada, is the master of any negative experience, right? Flight or fright, he is the master. So he will immediately get activated the moment it sees any context with negativity. All the more mind reading will happen. Then there is an internal map formed. This is like this. Dark is ghost. Somebody told. Oh, night may you should not go because there is a ghost. Childhood may they said because they cannot catch you. But it become like ever story for you because night means dark, dark means ghost. And then there are horror movies comes and a lot of people fall in love with the horror movie even though they are very terrified with that. See, mind, distortion and mind reading. Okay, after some time what happens? The assumptions become facts. When the facts are so intensively assumed, then they start believing that's when psychological issue starts. So it is serious. Clear? So if you see in distortion, you would get vague cues, then your DMN will go and read and build a story. Based on that, threat or happiness, your amygdala and your mirror neuron will give you. Then you will say, they hate me, period. My boss doesn't like me. That's why he says my work is bad. Instead of questioning. So what should we do? That's the point, right? All story is good. End of the day, I want all of us to come out of it. No, we are not saying this. Okay. I'm taking an example. They hate my idea, period. So how do you decode it? There is, open-ended question. How many of you know open-ended question? What is called open-ended question? What is called open-ended question? What, when, who, how, why, whose, right? If you start asking without making, whatever your brain said, make a note of it. Any context from now, make a conscious effort. All of you on the online also, right? Make a conscious. What is that going on? So make a conscious effort of make a note. You don't have to do all of it. Make a fun time. This time I'm going to observe somebody's pattern. That's it. In a day, you start doing it, your brain will start getting this algorithm into it. It's all practice. Brain is nothing but copycat, right? The more you feed in this direction, it will same thing start working for you, right? So if somebody says your work is bad, now let's take an example. All of you should help her, okay? The project manager said her code is not in good quality. Now what should she do? Why? Okay. I'll give you one very important life priceless point. You keep the why question at the last. When you really wanted, no, nothing has helped you, then you use why. Otherwise, the best practice of communication language, not to use why, but without why you can get it. Don't use but, don't use why. You never show your but to others. That's how you remember but. Remember? Okay, all of you on the line, online, remember, you will not use but in your communication. But means brain resists. Invariably, the other person will go back. The rhythm will break. Rapport will break. Clear? Okay. Now tell me, how can you help her? There are some questions I have put it. I have told you already, open-ended question. Give her some context. How you can help her. What she can do in this context. Her project manager called. I'm your project manager. Your code quality is very bad all the time. All of you help. She's standing in front of me. She's on a, frying pan standing, and you are doing self-analysis. What will she do? There are so many other W starts questions, no?
First, we will try to defend ourselves.
First, you
First,
have
we
to
will try to defend ourselves.
defend
When
ourselves,
they
and
are
the project
giving,
manager will go for a task. Your appraisal time will go on for it. Okay, so defending out of
we need to
question.
justify.
Justification. Okay, good. No. Every answer is good. But I'm also telling you the impact what will come. Okay? So what happened? Where is the problem? Okay. Where is the problem? If I am the project manager, I will say, don't even know where is the problem. All the more, what code are you writing? Okay. That is little bit okay, better. How can you ask a question which would make your project manager to calm down? How can I improve? So you are, what is it called? We went to the first class, rapport building. Meet the person where he or she. Yes, I agree. There must be something that would have made you this. What do you think that I should do to improve? So you are meeting immediately. Then you can give whatever others said, right? Who said? Indumati, I think, said. Whatever point. Rudra, today you are very calm. Now I can see. Tell me, Rudra. What should we say? No, Lisha, Shweta. Okay, I'm going to have one more set of questions. All of you take one. Okay, the project failed to meet expectation. What kind of category it is falling? Deletion, generalization, distortion, or mind reading?
Deletion. Deletion.
Deletion, Hindu, deletion, super. Who else? Is it deletion, distortion, or mind reading? Or I mean, deletion, generalization, or mind reading? Generalization. Okay. Any other response? Any other response? Quick. Huh? Deletion. It is deletion. Failed to meet expectation without telling. Distortion means thoda story. Some story will be there. Because of this. If it said the project failed to meet the expectation because of your code, then it is a distortion mind reading, right? This is not generalization also, because if you said your project always failed to meet expectation, then it is generalization. Okay, now give me one response what we can ask for this. How can we respond? The project failed to meet the expectation. Client said, what can we say?
What are the reason and
Defending it. Savita, if the moment you say what are the reasons, first question, don't keep a defending question. Always remember this. Rapport based, meet the person where they are. Keep it.
So, like we can ask that what may I know what are the mistakes are happened to complete that
If I am
project?
the other side, I'll say, don't
What are the
even know
challenges?
that, then you are asking me to explain this also. Possibilities. I'm saying your question is valid. Sequentially, it is not very great. It's not
And
very.
we can say, like, we'll look back into it and get back to you as soon as possible.
That is too much of falling at the feet. Your brand will go for a toss. Because you agreed that you are meeting, you are agreeing that I failed. No, don't. This also you cannot do. See, we are in corporate, right? We have to make sure that we protect the brand, right?
No, we are saying that we will just look back into the issue and get back to you.
The moment you agree one point, you are already done with agreeing to the failure. People will remember only that. No. It's not.
So we can say that we have done what has been asked and what was required for that project. But let me check and then we'll get back.
Oh, defending. I have done what is required. You have already cut the person. The person will say, so are you questioning me? Are you questioning my, complaint to you? What are the expectations that you wanted to improve upon? Pick up from the point where the person is saying, keeping the genuinity of the person's ask, but make the person to speak more. Instead of explain to me, show the genuine interest, look deep into the eyes, like the way he's looking into me. Deeply.
Yeah, what exactly they need.
What expectation, what part of the expectation you want to improve further? Use the word improve. So brain will say, oh yeah, he's coming.
Okay, he's getting.
Yeah, he's checking. Understood, no? See, this is coming with experience. So you start practicing, you will get it. And if you ask me, am I like that? No. I was like many of the people, whatever answer you said. Wish I learned this technique that time. Otherwise, I would not have had a lot of fight and negative ratings. Right now? Okay. Now let's go to the other one. Our clients was unhappy with the last delivery. Quick. We will only do this and then all of this we will do it in the WhatsApp. Okay? How to make it better. You just tell what a category. Our client was unhappy with the last delivery. Mind reading. Nahin. Deletion. Okay, what made you to say it is mind reading? He has a point. What made you to say it's a mind reading? Like then you see the following word. See, understanding from where they are coming is also important. There is a very solid last delivery mein they are unhappy. What for they are unhappy is a deletion part, but they didn't do mind reading because there was a delivery happened. So he is unhappy with that. Straightforward. Okay. There is the other one. Who wants to read and tell me? Hina, you are quiet. Read it. There is a problem. Read. There is a problem with new software update. Deletion, generalization, mind reading. Deletion. Okay? Deletion. Okay. Now the fourth one. The client obviously thinks our prices are too high. Generalization. Why? Obviously. It is also mind reading. In general, culturally. In different context, different culture, it is also mind reading. So it comes in both the categories. Okay? Leadership? Generalization. Last but one? Correct. It's mind reading. Why?
There is a reason.
There is a reason projected. It is an understanding connection you are getting. What is the last one? Generalization. Wonderful. So all of you, what you do, I will post this in the WhatsApp. Okay? You will all tell how, each one of you make an attempt. How we have to understand more so that you can have a actionable next steps. Right? That is what in life we wanted to do. Now, what is our intention for this? If somebody is telling you have not done it, it is impacting you in one way. You wanted to rectify that. And at the same time, genuinely, you wanted to help the other person who is raising the concern. This is the context. Clear? All of this are project related, so you will do it. Clear now? Okay. How did you find today's class?
Nice.
Generalization कर रहा और mind reading कर रहा. Okay. Thank you everyone on the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful having today.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Saita.
ma'am.
Thank you, Indumati, Hina.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
I really enjoyed today.